Buenos días o buenas tardes, muchachos. Hoy es jueves, el 1 de octubre. Absolutely insane. We're already to October. But la meta de hoy, muchachos, los estudiantes podrán. First of all, we want to hold a 1 to 2 minute icebreaker conversation. Okay, and for you who are on Bridge, you'll do that through a discussion board. And I put examples there of myself. Okay, so you can see an example of a video version and just a recorded version in terms of audio. Second goal for today, we want to take advantage of the time to complete our weekly assignments. Okay, it's great speaking practice to kind of on the spot try to come up with a conversation quickly. Okay, for this icebreaker, you're actually going to come up with another person. Okay, so it'll be a little bit of you'll come up with what another person would look like or where they would be from, etc. And the end of the quarter is near, muchachos, so we want to make sure our assignments are in so that is not reflected poorly in our quarter grades. All right, so this is what we'll do. Trabajo de timbre. Okay, just a short review of some of our phrases from yesterday. Okay, make sure you check your answers when you're done. I do have Estudio Libre here, and we'll have Estudio Libre resources for whether they're up as well today. Make sure you turn in your project if you have not, okay, even if it's late. The other thing is there were a couple of Bridge projects that looked fantastic, but did not at all follow the directions. And so there were a couple who fixed them, and I have updated the grade. But I think there are one or two that have not. So please go back and check the turn-in assignment or your grades on PowerSchool just to make sure that you got a full grade for that. Okay, so that if you missed a couple of points because of grammar or something that I put on there, that's fine, but you shouldn't see a 5 or a 6. Okay, because that means that we didn't follow the directions. And if you did not follow the directions, I'm a little flexible in being able to fix that and getting some points back for that. Número dos, we have another fun follow-up video. Probably this one is a lot more fun. Probably will get stuck in your head a lot more than the one from yesterday. Okay, I'll just tell you, every year I have students who come back after the school year and sing this song to me. That's how memorable it is. Okay, so we really want to get into that. All right, and then we'll learn the seasons. So just 4 new vocabulary words today, obviously one for each season, and we'll apply those to what we already learned yesterday in terms of identifying the weather. So we just apply those as we go. Then we'll get into our icebreaker conversation. So I'll open this up for us. Spell. So what you'll do is you're going to create a persona. So you're come up with another kind of character almost. And so what you'll do is first select the Spanish name. Okay, on its learning, you'll see a link to kind of a list of common Spanish names. Okay, then you'll describe your persona with at least 2 adjectives. And you want to select a Spanish-speaking city. Okay, yesterday's assignment is a good, there were 10 cities on there. I think 8 of them were Spanish-speaking cities. Okay, so you can look it up from any country that we've talked about or any country that you know is Spanish-speaking. Okay, Spanish-speaking. Don't do Brazil. Brazil does not speak Spanish. All right, and then you'll look up the weather in that city. And we can use 3 phrases to identify the weather. Kind of like yesterday, you can use 2 to identify the conditions, like hace calor, hace sol, and then give me your opinion on whether you like that or not. So you can say hace buen o hace mal tiempo. And then number 5, what season would it be now? Okay, in the slides, identified that, we have different seasons based off of what hemisphere we're in, northern or southern. So make sure if you selected a country or a city that's in a country below the equator, the seasons are going to be flipped there. Okay, so we might be in fall, but in Argentina, they're actually in spring. So make sure you check that. And then what you'll do is you'll go to the discussion board. So the discussion board is here. And you can see my example here. You can either do a video, so you can kind of show your face a little bit. I did this video yesterday, okay? Or you can do just audio. But like our other discussion boards, the first thing you'll want to do is make sure that you ask the question. So I'll pull this one back up. So when you create a new thread, you'll ask these 5 questions, right? ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo eres? ¿De dónde eres? ¿Cómo es el tiempo en tu ciudad? ¿En qué estación es ahora? Estación, season. So you'll ask those questions all together, all in one thread, either in a video or an audio recording. Then you'll end that recording and you'll respond to someone else's with the answers you put in the boxes. Okay. So unfortunately we can't, it's unfortunate with our bridge situation for those of you who are at home that we can't really come up with a way to interact a little more directly. But this is one way that we can at least simulate some type of conversation so you can hear other people's voices or see them. That would be great too, if you're comfortable with people seeing you. There's that. All right. And then we have our participation work time, muchachos. We could take about 10 minutes. Our 4 assignments are here. Okay. We have our clarification questions from Monday. We have our mandatos, preguntas de la clase, right? Our commands where we drew in or added in those little pictures. Okay. That's here. That was from Tuesday. We have yesterday's assignment that we worked on in terms of the weather and identifying in 10 different cities. And then we have our exit ticket sheet. Tuesday, we talked about Gallo Pinto. Yesterday, we read a little bit and saw a little bit about El Toro Huaco. Today, you're going to do kind of what we did the week before the test. I have some video options for us. This time, you're going to pick just one video and answer one question that goes along with that. Okay. We will have one tomorrow for the exit ticket, so we can make sure we get everything else in. And in fact, you can go ahead and share your exit ticket sheet with me, even if it's not done, and it will fill in as you put it in. And so if you want to just go ahead and share that, and then I'll look for that on Friday with that last question, that's something you can do as well. If there's still time in the class period after you've done that, go back and making sure you have your participation work time, right? After we watch that one video and answer that one question. Okay, so a lot of different points, but they're kind of quick hitting little things. Okay, all right. We're almost there, muchachos. We've made it almost through 1/4 of this whole craziness. Okay, you guys have been absolutely fantastic. Thanks for being patient with me as I have figured these things out, as I've tried to figure out how to grade your stuff. If you sent it through a message or you send it to my email, if I forgot to look back at the message in its learning, we're all trying to get used to this different situation. Okay. It's the same. You're getting the same type of thing the kids are getting here. I don't want you to think that it's any different. Okay. You're right on par. So if at any point you come back, you're not going to be behind in any way. Okay. So that's just my spiel. Have a great day, muchachos.